cordially welcome. Come, join me, Eva Milton, for a walk that may help you feel more in balance. And we begin immediately with 30 seconds of silence, so that you don't have to adjust position later when your muscles are nice and soft. Let's go with our arms loosely swinging by the sides and tails up high. Look carefully right and left when crossing the busy avenue, leaving the city and all stressed people behind, as we aim for the countryside. The calmness, nature, and in some strange way we know where to go when we start listening inwards. And listening inwards is easier in the element of silence, when the body is relaxed and activities in the head have settled down. When we have the courage to meet what we meet, without judgment. Even if we meet memories we have stored away due to shame. But memories are just memories of something that happened before. But all memories carry energies through time and space. Happy, positive energies, as well as energies that cause blockages in our inner flow. And this is why we now are in the middle of nature, in the middle of genuine healing. Some foliage trees have bent over the path like an entrance. And from this point, it's best that you continue by yourself. But the sound of my voice and healing hands join you all the way. And your guardian angels and guides are watching over you. And dear ones that have passed the rainbow bridge are with you. You are so very loved. So go, my friend. Continue. Five steps ahead are some things you will need. Take those steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and pick up the little bag of seeds with no label. The artist's brush, the small tube of aquarelle paint of unknown color, a wooden jug, a large clear crystal, and a small backpack to carry the things in. Somebody has been thinking of you. You will understand. You will understand so much as more pieces of the jigsaw puzzle fall into place. But for the moment, continue until you reach the meadow where the blades of grass sway, the grasshoppers play, and warm earthly scents are felt. Let the meadow be here now. This is the right place, with the grassy ground underneath the soles of your feet. Bring forth the bag of seeds and spread the seeds in the wind. Watch the magic happen when the seeds root, sprout, grow, and flower in an infinite sea of red poppies. Red poppies, red energy. Stand still in the sea of red flowers, alternativt. Enjoy the beauty of the poppies and just be, while red energy finds its way home to your root chakra. The warmth of a healer's hand intensifies the red energy. The red poppies on the meadows are slowly closing, returning to buds, sprouts, and seeds, before a slight rustle is heard as the seeds return to the seed bag, seals, and silently glides back into the backpack. Left is a memory of a meadow with red flowering poppies and a balanced root chakra. Now walk across the meadow, through the grove, all the way to the open sea, which is there at the latest within 30 seconds. Smells of seaweeds and salt sea, a slight evening breeze, some barren rocks partly covered with lichens, and there a special rock with an open view of the water. This is the rock of wisdom. Please sit down on it. Just by spending time by the sea is healing. To breathe the salty wind, feel the smells, and float into a daydream for a while. It's known that salt water attracts low energies, so transfer thoughts of low standard, fantasies holding you back, feelings pulling you in the wrong direction, to the sea. The backpack wiggles and would like to be opened. The artist brush and the little color tube is at the top, and an irresistible desire to paint requires action. But one single color tube equals one single color. But don't worry. Squeeze out some color on the brush. It's orange, somewhat runny. A drop falls into the water, and suddenly, like some wizardry, the whole ocean changes color to orange. Coloring the sun as it sets. And the sky above, all orange. The entire view has transformed, thanks to that one little drop in the sea. a glossy sea surface in orange, an orange sunset, the surrounding air is orange. Just relax. Just relax. A small being of nature appear. It works softly and focused with your sacral chakra, resetting an excellent function, including cooperation also with the chakras above and below. This may take a while, so if you find something beautiful to lay eyes on meanwhile, like a glossy sea surface vibrating in orange, it is a way to settle down peacefully in calm, deep breaths of orange. The sun has set below the horizon. The salty sea has absorbed all stagnated, low vibrating energies. The sacral chakra has had its orange supper, and it's time to move on. And this is an easy decision, as stagnation is of no service to anybody. So continue until the sun shines upon the fields in fallow during many years. Fields where hundreds of thousands of dandelions now throng to reach the sunlight. Yellow from above, yellow from the fields, shining like mini suns, bewitchingly enchanting, extremely yellow. And by taking a closer look on the flowers, you see that someone has scattered small yellow crystals, citrines, making the dandelions glitter. and the yellow energy transmitted accurately finds the solar plexus chakra. A yellow energy helping you to see the light. Feel optimistic, confident, and happy. And if you've been a dandelion child, understand that what many people call weeds also bloom and add so much light, strength and joy that nobody really could tell how these flowers felt during growth. Now you may imagine feeling how your third chakra absorbs the happy, yellow, strengthening energy from the color of dandelions, magnified by citrines glittering, especially during this coming minute. The yellow dandelions on the field close in preparation for the nightly rest. And the three lower chakras are now aligned and balanced. So where to next? Keep going. Look at the lovely leaves, foliage, conifers, and the moss on the ground. And there, ahead, an emerald green river, continuously moving slowly through the open woodlands. The vegetation is lush at the sides of the river. And everywhere you look, shades of green and tones of pink are seen. The atmosphere here is kind, loving, and opens the heart for love, to give and to receive. Love in the purest, highest form, completely lacking conditions. Step into the river and imagine your feet pulling up emerald green energy, while the lush grass and foliage radiates green energy, finding its way straight into the Anahata heart chakra. The water is clean, and if you are thirsty, it's safe to scoop some up and drink it. And if you choose to do so, it is helpful for the energy in your heart chakra, as energy blockages from a very, very long time ago may be caused by pain, fear, mistrust to others and perhaps to yourself. Start resolving. Being replaced by kindness and generosity without compromising your love to yourself. Here you may rest a minute with the feet in the river and your head among the foliage. Open up for the idea that this green energy in your heart chakra also interacts with the other chakras when being balanced here and now. With 4 chakras in balance now, stroll along the narrow track with grass in the middle and bluebells on the sides. The bluebells chime softly as a confirmation that you are on the right way. Over the open fields towards the rolling hills, which, like the breaths in the rib cage, rise and fall over the landscape. The chimes lead you up on a height with a lovely view over the valley. A voice echoes in the valley. I am the way, the truth, and the life. And these words spread a beautifully shimmering blue color over the valley of truth. A high vibrational being places its hand gently over your throat. It may tingle slightly when blockages start dissolving and energies flow again. And this can often be experienced as very liberating. Here in the throat chakra, the voice generators sometimes become quiet, and words got stuck on occasions when opinions and feelings were suppressed for some reason. When there was something you wanted to say, but had to keep it to yourself. Even if it would result in your not being true to yourself. And those things cause blockages. But all this is behind you now, and in front of you is the valley. Isn't it beautiful? The valley of truth. A shimmering reflection of the blue sky. This blue energy, soothing, calming, and pure. A link to the divine. And what if this moment will make it easier to speak your truth, expressing it well articulated and respectfully? And if it sometime in the future is difficult, remember the shimmering blue valley of truth, where the river of your truth make falsehoods to shrivel. And now integrate your experience here for a minute. A velvety dark blue colored night sky covers the valley for the coming evening. And when calmness spreads over the landscape, everything becomes pleasantly quiet. It's easy to relax on the heights above the valley, as security creates a feeling of inner peace. Both eyes shut, a gentle breeze in the face. A slight pressure on a spot on the forehead between the eyebrows. An eyelid starts to open as the third eye is being activated. And now it's most likely that your inner vision is starting to show you worlds in frequencies beyond the physical eye's abilities. And then, when you are ready to receive universal information, the third eye opens and lifts you to higher levels of consciousness, taking you to the divine. Indigo, the color of wisdom and inner knowledge. And here, your third eye gets nutrition from the dark blue night sky. Strengthening your spiritual awakening. All the way from your root chakra to the third eye, energies balance, optimally rotating clockwise, adjusted to your person of this moment. Now bring with you memories from the meadow with poppies, the shiny sea at sunset, the dandelion field with citrines, the emerald green river, the valley of truth, and the dark blue night sky, and continue. It's time to choose direction intuitively. See that small crystal on the ground? It's important, so pick it up. Among sand and roots is another one. And there another one again. They seem to lead you to the base of a high black rock wall with veins of quartz. In moist areas, ferns and moss grow, and water is dripping down the wall. A huge rock is blocking the way into what seems to be some kind of cavity in the rock wall. And in front of the blocking rock, as well as on the sides, grass has been tread on, with footprints leading both ways. So it's safe to go in. It's rather dark inside the cavity, but daylight finds its way in through an opening upwards. The rock walls sparkle and glisten from crystals in an uncountable number of purple and violet shades, reflected by the light from above. Right below the opening is a flat rock to stand on. Please stand there, because you are in for a magical, almost sacred experience. Place your purple amethysts that showed you the way here on your head. Take the large clear crystal from your backpack and hold it in your hand. Clear crystal, communicate with all chakras. And now, stand still. Relax. Close your eyes and look with your inner eye. Noticing the daylight from the opening, the reflections on the crystals on the walls of the rock inside the cave and on your head. Now an extraordinary light show begins as the daylight tapers, forming a pillar of light originating in universe. now 10 times brighter than ordinary daylight. And like somebody is dimming up the light, making it 20, 30 times brighter. Brighter and brighter, even brighter than sunlight. Making the amethyst sparkle more and more intensely in purple, shifting to violet. Now with elements of gold that like a rain of confetti falls downwards towards your head, the opening to universe through the soul star, falling downwards to your crown chakra that opens up to drink the violet energies. You are in the middle of a healing process in rays of violet, white, sparks of gold, cleansing, soothing, protecting, healing, the link to your higher self is strengthened in the universal flow of energy and spiritual enlightenment. Dear child of mankind, you are mightier than you know. Listen even more to the whispers from your soul's wisdom. Pay attention to the answers of your questions and prayers, the signs, symbols, feelings, inner knowings. You are now in a wonderful state of expanded consciousness. Channels are open. Your ability to tune in to higher frequencies is greater. You can understand more. See links, perceive higher presences, get glimpses of worlds beyond the physical and constructed thoughts and thoughts based on will, beyond aspects of time and outside squares. Your soul has no limits. You're bigger than you may believe, and it's time to enjoy that now and later. And if you wish to return by taking the same way back now, or wait until later, doesn't matter. Because whenever you choose to open your eyes, your chakras will close if that is your wish, and everything is as it should be. And now it's time for me to withdraw. So I say, thank you for this moment